Okay, welcome back to the stream. It's been another week. We're here again at Adventure Games, also sponsored by DX Racer, playing some more Chrono Cross. I guess standard intro, even though I suck at intros. Last time, let's see, we defeated the ghost ship. That sounds about right. Learned about the water dragon, and pretty much gonna continue on to there. We did a couple side quests. Oh, I guess a couple side quests, a couple side things. Whatever you want to call them. I could continue on here. I do think I missed something though. I have this odd feeling. Well, we'll just ignore it for now. I know there are a few things I did miss, but for the time being, I guess we're just gonna leave it as is. Actually, I don't know why I'm looking at the elements here. I don't think they actually change over time. Yeah, they don't. But regardless, I think the first thing I should do is a free heal is up here, so might as well take care of that really quick. Readjust that a little bit. Come on. So yeah, how have things been? It's been a busy week for me. Never ending. Say the least. Work 7 days in a row. I mean, it's what it is. First day off in a while, so I'm kinda frazzled, kinda not. Especially considering I had to do some housework before coming here. So, yeah, that was a thing. Whatever. So I guess we'll just make our way over to Water Dragon Isle here and see what's going on. Oh, it's you, Serge. Great day, huh? How's your day been? What was that? Want me to take you to Water Dragon Isle? Well, it's not too far, so I'm willing to take it there for 100 gold. Yeah, sure. Take your 100 gold. Great, shall we get going? Okay. So for now, in the homeworld, we don't have as much freedom as in the other world. So we kind of have to just pay for a boat ride. Hopefully that changes soon. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I had to change up my party members because it's not too important, but... Oh, it's been a while since I visited this isle, but its beauty never fades. But there's something strange. I don't see any of the fairies that usually dance around the pond. Oh, pardon me. There's a small village of fairies on this isle. Should be just beyond this pond. Don't know what brings you to this isle, but it's best you ask the fairies to learn about this place. In the meantime, I'll be around here fishing. This pond is great for fishing. Okay. Anyway. This is how the Water Dragon Isle is actually supposed to look like, not the dried up mess that was in the other world. And there's a couple goodies for us to find here, if I take the right path, which is, this obviously is the wrong path. Anyway, there is a party member I want to switch out. As much as I don't want to, just because I want to use Pip, I'm going to switch out Pip for her. Just because it's, I guess, story relevant or character relevant. That's a better word for it. So like I said, I like to see the stories play out as we go here. Well, as much as we can. There's gonna be stuff we're gonna miss no matter what. Just because the game is so convoluted as it is. Plus, there's certain people you can and can't get at certain points in time. I'm already confused. There we go. But as this is going on, again, it's been a busy week. Constantly working. It's that time of year, so we're gonna be. It's that Christmas time, so it's always gonna be busy, no matter what you're doing. Especially if you're like decorating or stuff like that, which is what I was doing today. And damn, is it cold out there. Luckily, the weather hasn't been too bad so far, but it's gonna get there eventually, I'm sure, so just gotta be ready for it. Okay, so we switched her in. And that's actually, who was that? Pip. Actually, let's leave those elements alone just because it's kind of important, kind of not. I kind of edited it to my preferences, so it's better to leave it as it was. Lots of green. Does she have a heal? Yeah. Let's try and put some other things on there. Probably not that. Put that on. That's all kind of useless to me at the moment. Just very small edits. Ice Blast. We'll reduce its power a little bit, but still. Better to have some other than none. And I think you need some yellow elements here. Let's actually put high res on Surge. And strengthen. Good to have. Don't think I need any of that. Don't need any of that. Genius actually is pretty nice. Let's actually head back to Surge and put Genius on him. It's gonna be kind of important. Let's just replace Magnify. Don't feel like using that. Oh, equipment. I think we're fine, but still. Yeah, we're fine. Moving on. The village. Fairyville is... But why did this... Rosetta? Everyone! No, it can't be. It can't be! Just when I thought it was a rarity to see humans on this remote island, you all hi-ho along. Look at this isle. Beautiful. A perfect fit for our new home. Too good for these damn fairies. You humans taught us that the world is built on the dead bodies of other species. Now hi-ho away with you, along with your fairies, to the depths of the sea. So... I was talking about repercussions to your actions earlier. Well, a different stream. This kind of adds on to that because we killed the Hydra. The dwarves decided, you know, let's do the same. Since our swamp is going to be poisoned regardless, let's go ahead and take over somewhere else. Well, assumedly poisoned. Hi-ho, how daring. You should perish in the depths of the sea, along with those fairies and you filthy humans. Okay. So, the thing being, as much as this is like kind of viewed as a repercussion for our actions previously, it kind of does happen anyway. Because like I said before, somebody else ends up getting the Hydra humor for Kid. And this kind of does happen anyway. It's kind of implied that somebody did this intentionally. Well, killed the Hydra intentionally, and I did not mean to do that. Good job. Okay. That's how this day is going to be, huh? Okay. Please answer me. Yep. I think we gotta clear these guys out, I'm not entirely sure. Probably should regardless. It needs more battling. But like I was saying before I interrupted myself, Grade 2 misses at 80%. Repercussions to actions. It's kind of pretty hard here, especially because, well, in terms of story, it hits hard because, like, it's something you caused. If you took this path, it's something you caused. You're causing the death of all these other species, all because of one thing you did to save somebody. Greedily taking the Hydra humor, well, killing the Hydra, getting the Hydra humor to save one person. You kind of, in turn, caused all this to go down. It's something I am just realizing I forgot to do. I have a lot of iron. I didn't forge any iron weapons. That's probably what I was thinking of earlier, too. So I went to the element shop. Good. Great. Well, I guess more iron can't hurt. But still, it would have been nice to actually use it up. Will you never understand? You do not cherish the treasures of nature as we do. Be gone with you! And maybe I'm just looking into this more than it really is, but it's things like this that really makes you think, and that's really kind of why I'm playing this, why I want to add. Make you think a little bit about situations, I guess. How things can and can't turn out by your actions. And it's something that really didn't hit me in the past. But still, it's something that's relevant now, more relevant than you can think now than ever before, because of, I don't know, everything that's going on in, I guess, life. And looking too far into things isn't necessarily a bad thing. Getting yourself to think isn't necessarily a bad thing. And that's kind of what I want to do here, just get things... what kind of word am I looking for? Broaden your horizons. That's probably what I'm looking for. Make you look at things differently. I know there's like a lot of like first-person shooters, for example, that don't really do that, and a lot of games that don't really do that as well. I know there's a lot of games that do. But it feels like people don't really take that to heart as much. And RPGs especially have that type of message. Like look at Final Fantasy X, for example, it has that message all over the place. But in newer games, I don't think it does have as much. Regardless. We'll get off that topic for now. And continue on with the game. And of course I'm not getting much benefit from really doing these fights, aside from additional elements. Considering I haven't gotten a boss star in a while, I've stopped getting benefits from after battles. So hopefully these will go along as quickly as possible. Again, it would have been a lot better if I had my iron weapons. I'm gonna get attack balls, magma bomb. Make things go a little bit faster. Hopefully. Yeah, that didn't really do too much though. Let's just switch characters. So I had 3 tooth misses in a row. Yeah, no. Since we have red on the field, might as well utilize it. An element should finish this off. I shouldn't have gotten greedy and just used it right there. Oh well. Not like the damage is gonna last for too long. It's just time wasting. Another reason to bring Razzler here is she's really powerful against these guys. Especially her magic. That's why it's like genius too, to buff her up for the fights that are coming up here. I knew you'd come. Now I must confront you fools once again. Suppose this is fate. This ends now with your death. Die, human scum. That's 7 at a time here. Let's actually do this immediately. Increasing accuracy of the third attack. Nice. Hit them all. Take one of them out immediately. Let's try this guy. Well, I could have just used it on the one I was attacking, but I'd rather try and take out two at a time. Which actually that did pay off. Especially since they're kind of focusing on Razzly. Since, you know, the opposite element does more damage. Don't want to use a yellow element here for sure. That'll end up being a little bit dangerous, to say the least. Keep the element advantage in my favor as much as possible. Because look at how much they're using. If I let that element field to get full, things would not go well. Not one bit. Try 79%. I missed somewhere, so... Well, her element levels are full, so that didn't really make too much of a difference. I'm trying to take out another guy. Yeah, look at that. She's like one-shotting these guys. That just shows how strong it is to have her here. And that right there is why I didn't use an element on him, because I would have wasted 200 damage on a single target. I was going to die in like 7 health. You know, strategy. That's a thing, isn't it? That counted as a boss. Well, I guess rightfully so, because it was 7 of them at a time. And if they used that course more than once, would have been bad. What strife? Cannot allow our clan to be defeated here. Next. The next will be your last. Come after us, humans, if you want to save the fairies. Retreat! Taroff! Beardoff! They just jump down. That's fine. I think there's something up here. I mean, now that we got to start, it's kind of worth it to battle them now. And a magic ring, that's really nice. Let me really quick equip that really quick. For a second magic ring. Because I think the first one was stolen from Lynx. That's going to make her attacks, her elements rather, even the more devastating. Of course he gets this attack in, so waste a little bit of time. And of course it's on Razzly, so I can't use my third attack with a decent accuracy at the very least. And I could have used it, would likely miss though, but Who knows? Not gonna find out. Yeah, just with like one magic point up, that went from like doing 200 to 250. I would say that's pretty powerful. There we go. So I guess what else happened? While we're here, Smash released. I don't know if anybody's into that, but I know I am for sure, and yeah, I got a midnight release, and it is fun, to say the least. Hope anybody who did go to a midnight release was safe, because you never know anymore. People are a little nuts. I know at least my area is pretty good, so things were fine. I would love to be playing Smash right now, but yeah, I have what I have. I'd rather be here than at home playing Smash at the moment. But yeah. Don't think I've watched any movies recently, nothing really good to talk about at the very least. Well, you know what, I did see Galaxy Quest for the first time recently. Enjoyed that. Other than that though, not really too much. I have Netflix, so I should actually be watching movies maybe even every day, but there's never any time for that. Because I know for myself, there's a lot of stuff I've missed. A lot of like staple stuff, for example. Total Recall. I've never actually seen that. I should actually watch it, but too lazy. Or never, and that and never enough time. Okay, continuing on here. What else? No, this treasure is mine. I'm not giving it up. I could wait until we beat the boss, but I think there's actually a good item in here, which will actually help against the boss, but still. What won't? I guess lower level stuff, but still. Did not mean to do that, but okay. I inputted the command, you can't really cancel it out, so... What it was. We'll just do this fight differently than the others. Even though we had, like, a pattern going on with these, as it was. And again, that's what kind of makes this game easy. Things can be followed to a pattern, aside from bosses. Bosses are the real challenge to this game, and they definitely have a lot of them. So there's no shortage in that, at the very least. And like I said, the balance is excellent just because of how it's done with the star system, and not like a leveling system. You can't over level. So, you've made it this far. but you will not find us so easy to defeat. We'll settle our scores here by avenging the extinct Hydra and our dying homeland with your death. Yep. On again about the Hydra. Where did you get a tank? How did you hide this from me? Hi-ho tank. Take these little guys out first. I have to increase her defense because I have this itching feeling that she's going to go down pretty easily, to say the least. Because the targeting hasn't been the nicest to me, to say the least. Had to restart, what, 2 battles last time? I'm not looking to do that again this time. And he's using black element shots on the wrong person, I think, which is nice. He can use all types of elements if he wants. So, luckily for me, he hit Kid with the black, which didn't deal, well, dealt quite a bit, but could have been worse if he had surged with it. And of course there's that nasty side effect of blind, so he can't really hit too well anymore. Again, luckily that wasn't on surge. He's, well, not our strongest in this one at the very least, but our strongest physical damage dealer. As I get a crit. And that even would have been worse if I hadn't upped her defense. That being said, we better heal as soon as possible because I don't know where our revive is. I don't think it's on her, but to be safe, we'll do that. Which, like I've been doing this entire playthrough, I've had the revive on the most vulnerable person, which is not good. Not in the least bit. And especially considering they're so stingy with the revives early on. Doubly not good. I mean, again, you can run away, but you really don't want to. Just restarting the battle in general is a pain. Time consuming. Regardless. Is that? No, that's physical. Let's switch over to Kid. Use stamina first. Up, line's wear enough. I'm going to... Okay, she doesn't have it. It's weakened. Now, I generally don't use status elements as well. I'm actually doing it this time, which is good. It's a good habit to get into, I guess. Especially what they can do for you if you play on the best stats of the person. Which is also something I never really looked into, watching the stats. I knew some people did better things than the others, but that was what? Not the best, well, not the best is not the correct term. I was not paying attention, at least, just going through the game. It caused some difficulties in the past, but Oh shoot, that's not good. But now I'm actually playing it a lot better. There's 3-5. At least it was on her, and not Surge. Really? Yeah, because this game is sometimes just so deceptive. That or his evade is that why would you keep on using the black element shots? It's getting to a point where it's annoying. At least again, it's not being used on Surge, but what should I be complaining about then? I have to take this turn to recover. I think Genius does affect the healing as well, so that is a pretty good move. And while we're at it, strengthen. Do I have a turn green? I don't know if I do. No, turn green wouldn't help me. I need to turn black. Which I think I do have that. And he'll attack twice in a row here. Yeah, there we go. That's good. As long as it doesn't miss. Didn't miss. Only about halfway through, maybe, through this battle. Because this guy is a literal tank, so this is going to take a bit. And it is funny, we're using, what, daggers and swords and wands to fight a tank. Makes sense, don't it? Let's leave her as is, as much as I want to use that stamina. Really? I think he's getting close. The turn black didn't really do too much, did it? Surge. No, Razzly survived. Just barely. Yeah, like I said, this is still challenging, even though it's like balanced well, it's still a challenge. Still a challenge. I think Razzly's going down. Did I save? Yes, I did. Close. You really don't want to be in a spot where you're just healing time after time after time. And still gonna have a shield, I guess. You know, have 2 targets instead of 1 target. So we might as well keep her alive. Hopefully this thing goes down within the next... Are you serious? This accuracy. System, well. I'm the one making that choice. Why should I be complaining? What do I do here? Shoot. Do we have any more heals on here? Nope. I think she has one more. It's gonna be a weaker one though. Okay. I'm gonna go for broke actually. Use as much stamina as possible. Actually, I'm gonna stop the risk there. just hope she takes... either it goes down, which it did. Sucks that kid is down, but... oh well, we made it through just barely. Just barely. Just barely. Such strength. Are we to be driven off our land once again? Is there no land in this planet where we can live in peace? Oh, goddess of fate, why are we dealt such a hand? That forest is not yet dead. The Hydra is not yet extinct. She had a whelp, though it was still only an infant. The forest is still alive and will continue to thrive. A Hydra whelp? There's still hope left in that forest. Still, you killed the Hydra. Nothing you can do can change that. But past time will not return. We too cannot advance forward, trapped by our past. We will return to the forest once again. Farewell, humans. We too have sinned. For this sin, we must make amends for the rest of our lives. This music is so good, by the way. It hits just like where it needs to be. Someday, let us hope that we children of the planet can live together in peace. Sis, Rosetta! Rasley, is she your big sister? Oh, is that you, Rasley? You're alright. Yes, it's me, sis, it's Rasley. Finally made it home, but the village, everyone's... Why are there humans on this island? Rasley, did these people bring you back here? Yes, they found me in the forest. If it wasn't for them, I would have been... So these people saved you. Sis, it's alright. Please hold on to yourself. I'll be right here with you. I'm very sorry, Sergi. Let me stay with Rosetta for a little while. Still can't get over that music, though. Welcome, son of man. Now, come to me. Thou needest not explain. I already know what thou seekest here. There is naught to be surprised about. It is but a trifle for we sleeping dragons, who hath dwelt upon the land for ages. Mount Pyre, the land thou seekest, is home to the fire dragon. Unless thou quench his red blazes, it will prove a difficult journey. Take this, son of man. My breath can freeze even boiling lava. Take my subordinate as well. It shall be useful in holding back the fire dragon of Mount Pyre. And Frog Prince. First summon. Wilt thou change this world, or wilt thou change thyself? Wilt thou live with thy mother planet? Wilt thou turn thy back on the planet and tread another path? They said they were chased out of the forest by the humans, and then they drifted down to our island, so the humans are to blame. Because of you humans, our village, our friends have been made victims. Why can't humans live in harmony with nature? Why do you continue to act the way you do? Don't you see what the outcome of your choices will be in the future? Why? Why? Rasley, you're a fairy, so come back to us. You don't have to be with those humans. Sorry, can't return to the village. I'm still part of the fairies, but I'm also friends with Sergi and the others too. I can't betray them and let them go back yet. Sis, forgive me. I'm leaving this island. We've caused so much trouble for everybody. There's no way I can stay here now. Wait. Give this to Rasley. This is from Rosetta to you. Take it with you. This island is your home, now and forever. When you have settled your feelings, come back to us. Your big sis will always be waiting for you on this island. Dear sirs, please look after my sister. Although it's a hard farewell for now, time shall heal the pain of our wounded hearts. There's a nice little touch that the sad music does continue on here. A little bit into that. If you were to take the path I have not, the dialogue does turn out differently, where just as with the dwarves, the three fairies at the beginning, Rosetta, for example, has the same type of hatred, scorn, whatever you want to call it, for you and your group, and doesn't actually give them the same. Actually, does give them same type of treatment as the others, because of the presence of her, of Rasley. You do get more dialogue, makes things, I guess, a little bit more. It's nice to see that they put thought into it. I don't even know. Nice to see different types of dialogue, depending on what type of path you took. That being said, a little more into what else happened there. Something that, again, did not hit as hard as it does now with age is the best way to describe this one. The line, "When will you humans learn to maybe to take care of the land and everything like that?" It's kind of like the truth. It's... I don't know why I'm going back here. What I really like about this, it hits so many different points. One being the human nature, for one. The way we do consume our resources compared to, like, other animals, I guess. I mean, there's a lot of games like that, just like who blame humans for everything, to take care of nature, blah, and everything like that. But I think this is the first game that I've played that had that type of message. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time, but it hits a lot harder now than it did in the past. And just like I said, I'm playing this for the story. It really does like resonate with, I guess, me, with people in general. It's a good story. Let's just leave it at that. We're gonna be using Kit, so let's get the dagger. Really quick check. Do you know about this? It's an amazing material. It's called the rainbow. It can be forged into very fine items. When we were young, we went out to search it for ourselves, but never found it. We stopped searching when Karsh was born. Children are far more valuable than any treasure, you know. But that man hasn't been shut down yet. Who knows when he might yell out that he's going back on his search? So Zippa and Zappa are actually Karsh's parents. That's something new, I guess. Something you wouldn't know if you actually didn't come back here at some point. I want to check between Nina, Magic 14, and where is he? Portia. Magic 9. Okay. So I know who I'm taking with me. Oh, I didn't pilfer from the battle, did I? Oh, I knew that was going to happen eventually. So let's make a ladle. Oh well. I don't think I can use any of this other stuff for the time being. But, yeah. That being done, we can now continue on to Malpire, if we so choose. There's a few things that I missed that I'm going to go around and take care of, I guess, really quick. The first one being actually in Termina here, going down this way. Oh, blessed child, flow with the river, and rest in peace. When thou returnest to this world once again, might thou greet thine father and mother with a blessed smile. Come, please say your last farewells. Why does such a sweet child have to... my only wish was to drink with you when you have grown up. Why'd you have to leave us so? The boats shall now be cut adrift. Your son's spirit shall ascend to heaven with your warm blessings. Everything that is form must eventually fade away. Although that may be nature's way, I feel my heart being torn apart at times like these. Why must we face death, and who is the one that decides when we die? Gets. I have not seen the light, amigo. I know I can't do Spanish voices, so I'm already not trying. Dear passing strangers, if you have a moment to spare, please give this wandering soul a small prayer to guide him on its path. Are you really a human who does not exist in this world? You are now drifting between the boundaries of life and death. You are too young to be taken into the arms of darkness. Although it is in my best interest to aid you, my duty is to watch over the spirits here. It's alright, Greco. I'll be here to keep things in order. Romana, you're still too young to take on such a task. Spirits are always looking to chance to draw the living into the darkness. But my brother Getz was able to save you from being drawn into the dark. He gave his life to help you. I'm the sister of Getz. A small thing now and then won't get me down. This time you must save this one from the darkness. I think Getz desires that also. See, you might be right. I believe that the only way to make up for my mistakes to Getz was to live in hiding for the rest of my life. I realize I was only trying to escape from my responsibilities. May I assist you in escaping the darkness, amigo? Yep. Just joins just like that. We now have a luchador in our party. And he's just as strong as I am. He has no magic and no agility, but still. And yep, he's a luchador that also does exercising. Yeah, that's the thing, I guess. Also, there's the whole thing about how easy it was to get him to join. That's one of the big gripes about this game. There's, again, so many characters, they just join you for, like, seemingly no reason. And then you just have this huge roster of people who you're probably never going to use. For the most part, you're never going to use them. Again, we're just going to go around, tie up a few loose ends, if that's what you really want to call it. Just do a few side missions before we continue on. I forgot that I equipped them. Shouldn't be too big of a deal, though. Oh, and I do want to get into fights so I can use Pip more. This should start working on right now. See, that's the thing, I keep on forgetting to do battles with Pip. Because I want to skip around for the most part, and then I forget to do battles. And then Pip never actually gets what she needs. It needs to actually evolve. We'll use evolve like a Pokemon. Then it's not really obvious when it happens, so you kind of have to keep doing it. And that's, I guess, what we're going to be kind of focusing on, kind of not focusing on it. It's just going to be a thing to keep in mind. And as much as I forgot to equip him, it's not too important right now. I don't think there's too many fights in this area at the moment. There will be fights, I know that. But for now, it's not necessary. Well, yeah, I'll go this path. First, there's a few things here to get. Because remember, Lucia actually told us to return here whenever we weren't busy. So let's check it out and see what's going on. And there's nothing for me here. I just went in the wrong door. Silver earring just sitting there. You can see Pip escaped from the cage there. Lucia isn't here. She might be on the roof terrace. More importantly, could you let me out of here? I'm still new around here, so I got lost and ended up in here by mistake. Don't worry, I wasn't snooping around or anything really. Well, take care. There goes the poor spy from earlier. I mean, definitely not a poor spy, nothing like that. Nothing there. It's locked. It's also locked. Don't think there's any importance in these. Yeah, nothing important in those rooms. There was one room that we couldn't get into earlier. I think it was this one. It's still locked. Okay. So let's continue on and find Lucia. And actually, go back to the Prophet. Because he has something to say now, I think. If he's still around. Regardless, there is an item in here. Forget what it is, but might as well go collect it. General Viper is headed for Fort Dragana in the southeast of Fort Davis. Okay, nothing really important. But if you go down here, you have this. What is this? Some type of transport? Welcome. Take it. Use it. Poor furnace frame. But by the way, change your name? Yep, there's a name change down here. Plus this is supposed to be a callback to Chrono Trigger. This is supposed to be the Epoch. It kind of doesn't look like it at first glance, but for sure it is the Epoch. Just a nice little Easter egg down there, plus a name change if you so desire. It's not completely necessary. I mean, there's so many characters. You have so many chances to change names and so on and so forth. But anyway, what we weren't able to do earlier... Oh, it's actually this bookcase, isn't it? Go ahead and go up here and collect whatever that is. Which is actually pretty good. Yeah. Would have been nicer earlier before we actually had a chance to go to Marbule. Because I think that's where we got all the turn elements. I know that's where we got all the traps, which was... Well, we haven't had a use for them yet, but... soon enough. But that's about it for that. There's a few things. I think there was another locked door we couldn't go into up here. Plus we didn't really get to explore the general's room earlier. Let's actually start with that. Obviously the stone is gone. Can you not? I guess not. Hitting the button, but it's not doing anything. There it goes. Just had to be in the right spot. Doesn't seem like there's anything in here. I think it has a small importance later on. It's just like a hidden conference room for now, just to add to the story, or not add to the story, add to immersion as to what those two were doing in there earlier. Oh my goodness, that night, you were the ones who Kid risked her life to shield me. My father and his men have left for Dragonia. Don't know exactly where he went. There's not a single thing I can do, except pray for their safety. And again, nothing really important in here. But now the main reason we went up here. Let's see. This homosap flower is called neophyll. As it matures, it will behave just like a human. However, this neophyll is not like none other. It is a powerful type, with the ability to use elements. Naturally, it was I who improved it. One is able to train it if it blossoms, but a life sparkle is necessary for that. I have pinpointed the whereabouts of a life sparkle to a marsh east of Arin village, so I sent some of my dragoons to retrieve it. However, none have returned. It is a shame, but I cannot allow any more loss of life. I suggest you stay away from that marsh if you wish to live. Of course, we've already been there and got the life sparkle. Hi, I'm Neopheo, so you must be my master. Nice to meet you, bud. Yeah. Uses bud because it's a flower. Probably not, again, a character I'm probably not going to use. Regardless. They put so many characters in here trying to, I guess even trying to emulate Chrono Trigger with a few. Like this one is supposed to maybe be like a frog type. But regardless. For now, we might use them later on just to, because, I don't know. For now, it's just going to be left as it is. There's a few more things, well, one more thing actually to do here. Actually go back to Lucia's room and see what's going on there. I think there's a little bit of a, not Easter egg, but a thing, additional dialogue if you actually left the cook in his cage. But I released him already, oh well. Come on. Oh, this is janky a little bit sometimes. Let's go in the right door this time. What is it you want? I don't know why Greco's face is there, but I see you are with Peep. I'm sure I can find some interesting research material if I tag along with you. I will join you. So what, in the span of what, 5 minutes, we just got 3 new party members? And that's, I don't think that's the end of it. I don't think so, at least. I might be wrong. We'll use her for a little bit. Just because, again, that's somebody I generally don't use. Just like Neopheo. But, more variety is better, I guess. Why not? And then there's one more thing I want to do while we're here. I know, side questing is kind of boring at sometimes, but I kind of want to continue with the story myself, but we'll just make the most of it as we can here. this the one? No, can't get up there. Yeah, there was something else I had to do to get that. Oh well. Later on. And I'm actually going down here because as much as it doesn't make sense, some things you do in the other world affects things in the home world, so doing as much as we can here unlocks things later on. I don't know how the two dimensions affect each other, but sure. They're like, I know they said they were like separate, but at the same time they were intertwined, mainly because of how timeline split whenever Surge, something happened to Surge. Again, it doesn't make sense, but we'll go along with it. The two timelines should have kind of been like separated from each other at the time of creation, but in this case it's not. Whatever. Again, try not to make too much sense of it. Just a game after all. Block this up. There we go. That actually allows us to get back as well, because there's no way you can avoid those fights. Plus, when you do get in the fight, it sends you back to start because of the flowing river. Or flowing water. Keep on moving on here. These items aren't really the best because they were meant for much earlier on. Plus the enemies aren't strong, so trying to avoid them as much as possible, but it's inevitable. Still, the music in this place is kind of relaxing. Nope, can't go that way. Forgot about that. Oh well. And like I said previously, like, this game has such a good soundtrack. It really... The music tracks really fit for the areas that they are. Plus, the soundtrack on its own is like really good. Try and avoid that. Again, probably the worst, just because you hear it so much, is the battle theme, just because it's so repetitive and you hear it time after time after time. It's not a bad song, but it gets to a point where you don't want to hear it anymore. The main theme is amazing. And there's a few we still haven't encountered. I think we're nowhere near where the best music in the game is right now, but we will get there eventually. Anyway, that's all for this area. Is there anything else? Kind of, not really. I gotta check out Hermit's hideaway again to see if I actually missed an event or not. I have a feeling I missed an event. Just because I accidentally went into the pirate ship prematurely. Oh yeah, there's this now. Huh. Hot ground. How about we use some ice breath on it? There we go. Take another look through here. Nothing. And nothing. Yeah, I have this strange feeling I missed an event. Oh well. Mistakes happen. And there was actually a good item you could have gotten here. Assuming I'm thinking of the right event. But missed out on it. Is what it is. Just have to leave it as it was. Can't be perfect every playthrough. Can't be perfect every time. As much as you try, it's how it goes. Alright, we'll continue on to Malpire here. So first things first, lava. Does a ton of damage to you. So you kind of don't want to fight while you're in it. But if you freeze the water, or the lava rather, you miss out on getting items. So you kind of have to take some damage in order to get those. And it's massive damage, look at that, everybody's almost down. Well, down to 1. So this is the big part where I'm going to be using all my capsules and everything. Because again, like I said, I don't really use them too much, but they come in handy. Plus there's going to be a certain battle I'm going to be looking for in here. Not coming up soon, but it's coming up soon-ish, actually. And it's something you really would not know of on your first playthrough. So it is like a thing. Let's change the element effect really quick. Nice crit. And also make sure we use elements with Pip, otherwise we won't evolve. Not that one though. Let's try it. Again, I don't really use this one too much because it's such a good fail rate. But I have it, might as well use it. See, miss. He dodged, he sidestepped in order to get out of a death move that actually sucked out his soul. Makes sense. And make this go on a faster switch out. And this should finish it off. We hope. There we go. Okay. Let's just ignore that for the time being. Kind of want to get through here a little bit because, well, it's been an hour 20 minutes. Ah, they're really here. This time, let's shake it to them for sure. Yes, I'll do my best, Pepper. Let's shake it. Get ready to shake it, as Pepper would say. So we're back to the tutorial, guys. This time we shall not be beaten. I shall blow them to pieces with one of those powerfully powerful elements you brought me, Pepper. You mean one of those summoning elements? Now we're shaken. How tragically tragic, sir. I hate to tell you this, but I remembered that I lost the summoning element I had with me. What do you mean you lost it? Don't tell me you dropped it or your dog ate it or something other excuse like that. You're asking for a darn good shaking if you do. No, I'm not that stupidly stupid, you know, Pepper. Actually, if you must know, that centipede monster in the Hydra Marshes stole it from me. I was enjoying that exciting expedition in the marshes up till then, too. What do you mean, a centipede monster stole your element? What, he snuck up behind you and picked up all your pockets while his hundreds of legs or something? No, Pepper. When I say stole, I don't mean he picked my pockets or anything like that. I mean he took it by me by laying a trap element, in which my element got caught. What in Spice's name are you talking about? Would you kindly explain to me what a shaking trap element is? Well, it's difficult to explain in words, Pepper, so I'll give you a demonstration. I will lay a trap in front of you, Pepper, and then you get to use one of your special elements. Alright, let's give it a go. 10-4, Pepper. Now, you see how I took your element there, Pepper? I used a trap element designed exclusively to capture black hole elements. You see, each trap element only works on one kind of element. They can't capture any elements other than the ones they were designed to capture. Shaking. I see what you mean about having your summon elements stolen there. Alright, now I understand, so you can give me my black hole element back now. Oops, I should have told you, I can't give it back to you. You can't get that element back unless another monster is silly enough to have its element captured. Huh? Well, I guess it doesn't matter, seeing as you have your hands on it now. So why don't you hurry up and use the element you just chopped on the enemy? Come on, what are you waiting for? Huh? You know I can't use the element until you have equipped it properly. We'll have to wait until the battle is over and we can re-equip it and use it. Oops. What did you just say? Why the hell do you always have to be so damn stupid? That does it. You're in for a real shaking now. I'm so sorry, Pepper. Please don't hit me too hard. Yep. All that silliness for that. So that being said, there's your tutorial and trap elements. Which actually will come in handy. It's kind of a hint, kind of not a hint as to what you can trap here. No, not him. He's being harassed enough by Pepper right now. Might as well let him do his thing. Oh no, it's already over. Well. I would go on for another round of hitting him, but I'm already taking on the tankier person, so might as well continue. And unfortunately, there's no way to actually trap that black hole for yourself, because at this point in time, it's a really powerful element. Don't get that until much later on. Do I have green? I do. Oh, I didn't give her any accessories, did I? Eh, we'll get to it. Again with these misses at 80%. Try it one more time. Yep, expected. Keep using those elements because it comes into play later on. I think it's actually relatively soon as well. So it keeps going as we... The only thing is I haven't been counting. Because there's a special way to do things. Unfortunately I didn't count, so... We're not going to get that, as much as I would like to. It was a mistake to go after the tankier person first. Oh, he's back to attacking him. Good. For no reason at all. I guess what we're gonna do in that case is just use as much black as we can, because I kept a lot of black on Pip. She's almost down, which is not, well, not too devastating. Not good. Right, really? There we go. Had enough with this missing stuff. Oh, she's going down. Ah, miss. Lucked out. So I'm gonna use your special because I think that does the most damage right now. That's gonna hurt. Oh, especially because I'm using black with Pip too, so... Makes sense. Make the element field stronger. As much as it does hurt my damage with Surge. Still. Nice crit. And even though it can be diminished a bit, we'll just use that. Not gonna finish him off yet. We're close. Now she goes down. So that's bad. Oh, another problem with Pip, if you don't use the things enough, it actually doesn't tell you this, but makes it so you can't get the final transformation. So you kind of have to keep on it. And that's another problem. When one person goes down, your element or stamina balancing can get thrown off completely. And iron stuff is being dropped. It's very nice. Just shake it out of here. Pepper! So what I want to do actually really quick is save the game. I need to get to a save point. So I gotta make sure I'm doing this the correct way. Because there is a correct and an incorrect way to do things. There's Ice Breath. And immediately pause it because look at my health. Okay. I'm actually gonna run away. Well, actually what I should do is not miss and run away now. That accuracy is really getting on my nerves. Messing me up completely. So that being said, let's just move on. Avoid this guy really quick. And hit the save point up. Okay, now I can do what I wanted to. Shoot. I gotta check really quick. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. I don't think I have anyone who can do this right now. Kyle. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it's not possible at the moment. Yeah, it's not. I don't have anyone with a big enough element level to actually do that. So there goes that plan. So instead, what we do is just that. And I'll fill the blanks. Because I was in that menu, whole party, I wasn't able to do it for the whole party. Let me just continue on here for just a second. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Let me recover. What's the best way to recover? Actually get into a battle. As much as it's counterintuitive, that's just the way that it goes in this game. And then just rinse and repeat. That's how it's done. Yeah, we're good enough now. And while we're at it, more menus. can. However, I should not have done that. You know what? That was a bad idea. I'm going to try and do something kind of difficult to pull off here. Just gonna make sure. Oh, she can't. No, no, that's wrong. There it is. So what I need to do that's all I have for blue. You have a lot of blue? You do. You have enough blue. I need to go to Kid really quick, remove all of her elements, and resort these. I need to take my revive, it's on the bottom. Of course, going up does not go down. Get rid of Fireball, don't need that. Okay, hopefully that's good. We'll see what happens. That's a huge lizard. What is that? It looks stuck. Hey lad! Want to challenge me to a fight? Come on, what do you say? So here we have an annoying boss. The Fire Dragon. And he's so small. Okay, so what I'm going to want to do here is get some element levels with people. Make a setup here. Don't know the best way to do this, but wow, that really hurt. Does not have a cure, really. Okay. I need to do that. I don't think he has a cure, huh? Nope. Shoot, I messed this up. I didn't build enough levels. Okay. One more. Is that a cure? No, it's an ice nest. Good enough then. Don't do it. Okay, good. Okay, summons. You can only use them when the field effect is full for the summon color. And they cost 1 star. You have to have stars. The only way to recover stars is to rest. It's really annoying to get summons out because you have no control of when the enemy will attack. And they can easily mess things up for you. So I kind of like lucked out that I got this to go off. And it's worth it because look at that damage. Almost 500 right off the top. Of course, it makes it so almost all my characters are out for a couple turns, but it is well worth it. And definitely not easy to pull off. But if you can, it's really rewarding. While the field is still blue, we might as well use as much as we can. I didn't switch her weapon out, did I? I bought the ladle, but I didn't the ladle. And she's down. Good. This is a bad idea. He is not going to get any stronger with the next level attack, so just basics. And revive. Use her because she has full stamina. At least he's almost down. That's not going to help me. Neither is any of that. Well, you know what? I can heal. Which I guess that's a good move, but the best thing that did happen in this fight is you got that summon off. Which again, not easy to do. We're lucky it happened. No, not her. Switch over Surge. He has full stamina. Should be almost done here. That Fire Breath is going to kill her. And you do think another Fire Breath will take out anybody else too. So this is kind of risky. But we're doing it anyway. Just slap the dragon a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Defend, not run away, by the way. Okay. So I almost ran there. Any buttons too quickly. You can get into trouble sometimes. Speaking of steel weapons, or iron weapons, I still haven't equipped mine. Good. Hey, not bad, lad. I'm sure I'll see you again. So yep, that was a fight against a dragon. It seemed easy just because we got that frog prince out there, but that battle can go south really quickly. That's why I'm going to save after that. And actually, I don't feel like healing Lucia right now. So, who's going to be the best put in right now? Nope. Why not? Like I said, I don't use these characters. Most of them are worthless. Lots of them are worthless. But, I guess we'll do it. I don't know if you have stuff equipped. You definitely have stuff equipped. Okay. There we go, that should be fine. Moving on. That's far enough. So, you made it this far, huh, Junior? Acacia Dragoons? Step aside. Ha! In the name of the Acacia Dragoons, you ain't getting past here. This will be the end of you all. And Serge, I hate you. I hate your friends, I hate your mom, your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your great-grandma, I hate them all. I really hate you. I despise you. I really abhor you. Ah, looks like she can't stand you. Well then, time for you to die. And one battle into another. They really don't want you to continue on past this point. Especially considering they're taking the dragoons after you. They're most powerful in the army. And good. Let's just run away. I forgot again. It'd be immensely helpful if I did equip my items. Plus we get a little bit of flavor text. Haha, run you cowards, run! Run for your lives! And I guess, not really worth it. Now let's actually equip our stuff. We just have bronze, okay. I don't feel like unequipping other items. I really don't. Let's just do that. And the ivory helm. Good enough. This battle shouldn't be too bad. What happened? I thought you went crying home to mommy. Now die! Okay. Attempt number 2. Which shouldn't have really happened, but still. What I'm gonna try to pull off here is another Frog Prince. Which, like I said, not easy to do. And I don't think I set up Neofeo properly for this. So it's gonna be even harder. Gonna keep Marcy alive because she can actually help us. Well, that attacker, that is. Because the other, and the hardest part about this is we have another 2 characters instead of just 1 like the last time, using elements on us. So we have to either have good timing or just get lucky. Which is easier said than done. Let me really quick check out what we are working with. Okay, she has 1. Otherwise everything is green. So I think the plan is to wait for Marcy to use something and then immediately go for it. So for now we just stick to physical. Hopefully not miss like that. Oh, here's the problem. Neofeo's gonna die. Oh. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So, let's do this. Hopefully things work out for us. So like I said, if you can get this off, it pays off really well. Plus it's convenient because we can actually heal ourselves up right now. Okay, we did it! Again, not easy because you have to get that elements field all the way up. Plus have them not take their turn whenever, because they like to take their turn whenever they feel like it. So yeah, that's the power that it has right there. I think even, what's his name here, Zoa's, yeah, they're both almost down. But first we gotta defend and recover our stamina. And it does seem that someone's kind of trivialized these fights. I mean, I guess that's why they're so hard to pull off. go ahead and do that, since he's a yellow innate. Oh yeah, that's why they're so hard to pull off, because it's an attack all that does massive damage. But in order to pull it off, you have to have that full element effect when they get to take their turns whenever they like just now. Oh well. He's down, but that was it. Would have been nice to let him survive so he gets the bonuses from the star we're receiving here. But, oh well. Impossible. There's no way I'd lose. Karsh, it is almost time. Damn it! I'll get even for this. Nya 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 nya. Okay. Surge. If you proceed any further, there will be no turning back, no? Even so, will you still go, Surge? I'm not sure if you hit give up now, it's a game over. That's a little Easter egg there. I see. I won't stop you, but don't die. Little ominous there, don't you think? And here we are, Fort Dragonia. If you remember, that's where the game actually began in a dream. It seems the dream might actually become true. But for now, we're gonna leave that for next time. We accomplished quite a few things in this session. It's been, what, almost 2 hours? Just about 2 hours at this point. So, I think we're gonna end it off here. So, next time, we continue on to Fort Dragonia. We see if the foreboding images we just saw come to light. So, that's going to be the end there. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for joining. This was Redknight here at Adventure Games, also sponsored by GX Racer. Hope to see you next time.